Is it better to spend Ramadan in the West or in the Muslim lands? They both have tremendous benefits, but there are some key things that we need to highlight.
Are you tired of the 9 to 5 trapping you? Are you unable to relocate because finding remote, halal income is a major obstacle? Then you need to consider Muslim Certify. Muslim Certify helps Muslim men earn anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 per month by becoming appointment setters for online businesses. Imagine earning a thriving income with just a laptop and an internet connection, giving you the freedom to live anywhere in the world and make Hijrah without financial worry, inshallah. Muslim Certify has over 150 brothers in their program with plenty of success stories. Check out the link in the description for more details.
Now, honestly, after spending 15 years in the Muslim lands, I prefer the vibes of Ramadan in the West. There's just a stronger sense of community. We come to the Masjid because we need safety. Our work schedules don't support us. The school systems don't adapt, and the Masjid is just our place of refuge. And then there's the food culture. The iftars are abundant. You can go to any Masjid and find good food. There's a rotation amongst who's going to give the iftar, and the people are intentional about socializing and coming together. Because the work life is so hectic, you reconnect with people that you have not seen in months. The children have their activities around the Masjid. This is one of the best times for the sisters to socialize with one another. And then the new Muslims bring a new light to the Masjid, and people are inspired to hear their stories about accepting Islam. So the Masjid becomes a social hub and not just a place for doing a ritual acts of worship. Now, I must admit, it is difficult to practice Ramadan in a society that does not cater to it. Worship is encouraged, but the world outside of us does not change. And we all have specific situations that are obstacles in our lives. Now, Ramadan is the time for transformation, and many of us only focus on the change of increasing in acts of worship. But the bigger transformation in Ramadan is rectifying the ills that we face in our own lives. Many of us are having problems in our homes, between the spouses and between the children. We struggle with habits and addictions, and we become desensitized from fighting against the ills that impact our iman. My book, Fiqh of Ramadan for the Common Folk, gives you strategy to maximize your Ramadan. It includes a Ramadan tracker, a checklist, a place for obstacles and solutions, the most comprehensive du'as for Ramadan, and a vision board, amongst many other benefits, all to help with a structured transformation in this month of Ramadan. It's for a limited time only. Click the link below and maximize your Ramadan. Now let's get right into the benefits of Ramadan in the Muslim lands. Now the difference here is that Ramadan is infrastructure, is more ingrained in the society. The Masjid is the place for worship, but the homes are alive, the neighborhoods are alive. And no matter where you go in the city, there's always a place to pray and make iftar. I have even been to some factories where people work at night, where there may be a place where an imam, he prays Taraweeh, a short prayer, and then the people go back to work. Every aspect of life is facilitated when it comes to Ramadan in the Muslim lands. And as Maghrib is coming in, people are rushing to their homes because the homes are the place for iftar. The beautiful thing about the Muslim lands is that there's a transformation before and during Ramadan, all throughout the society. The inventory in the stores change. The vendors are outside setting up for Ramadan. And there's encouragement and direction for people to give their zakat to the homeless. Now, at the time of Maghrib, people rush to their homes and not necessarily to the masjids. People become hostile towards the end of Asr because it's time to close down and get to the house. You have to be careful on the highways because driving becomes madness. Customer service may be bad and amenities become cut short because it's time to shut down the stores. And during Ramadan, the nightlife is booming. So in the morning, people are asleep and it becomes difficult to get certain things early in the morning. Now, these things may look like a loss zooming in, but when you zoom out, there's an infrastructure and a social dynamic that's completely different from the West. There are constant reminders in society all day. Whether you turn on the radio, there's specific news programs introducing Ramadan, giving people the fiqh of Ramadan, how to perform their acts of worship. It doesn't matter whether you're in the mall or in the streets. There are some signs that let you know that the month of Ramadan is present. And another beautiful thing is that worship is easy anywhere. And since the Muslim population is dominant, the mercy is visible. You can see people giving charity and sadaqah on every corner. The organizations are abundant, feeding the poor, making boxes, shipping boxes, people working hard just to take care of the Muslims. Charity is being given on every corner of society, coming off the highways, in the supermarkets, in the neighborhoods. There's always a relief to provide. And this is completely different from the West. And even the school system is different. The hours are shortened for the students. Ramadan is so ingrained in society that even the schools acknowledge it. It's important that we travel as Muslims, visit the Muslim lands, make Umrah during Ramadan, as it is the reward of making Hajj. So the sense of community is stronger in the West, and we need to increase in the means of building infrastructure that supports the Muslims when fasting in the West. So with that being said, it is important to travel the Muslim lands to incorporate the best of both worlds.